Okay, what I wanted to do is put together a little video on how to put on these washer and nut kits for Lone Wolf sticks. I'm going to be doing a mini stick here, as you can see, but the concept is the same for a full-size stick. What you will need: you'll need to get yourself some bowstring wax, a 7/16 wrench. See that there? 7/16 ratchet, or you may want to use, 2 7/16 wrench. Okay. As far as the kit goes, for a stick like this, I'll need 4 large washers out of the kit to replace what's on my stick, and 4 mini washers to replace what's on the kit. Okay, and new lock nuts that come with it. Now, the big thing that happens with these things over time, especially if you use them a lot during the season, is your lock nuts will get loose. It'll create some flex, and you'll get flex in the bolt as you start moving your step back and forth. As you can see with mine, there's some marring that takes place on the bottom of the step. I know guys have posted this before on the site. Some guys have modded theirs and put in bigger heads on their bolts here, and then machine this down a little bit so it'll give a more stable step. But for this, I'm just going to be replacing the washers so I get a nice tight fit, and I know that there's not going to be play in there when I'm stepping on and off these. So real simple. Secure the top end with the wrench. Get in here with your socket. Loosen up that nut on the bottom. Take my old nut off. Wiggle my foot peg off there, my tree peg off. Take the large washer off. Now you can see the difference between these two. The other ones provided in the kit are a little bit larger diameter, but they're also thicker. Okay, it's going to provide you a nice base, all right, for that step. Okay, and the tree insert to slide on. All right, then you just want to pull it out, expose the nut and the bolt, take the whole assembly apart. Okay, so you got your tree step here, you got your wing, alright, and washer from the other side, and you can slide off the small washer. I lube these up pretty heavy with bowstring wax just to ensure that I get good slide. So again, simply you just follow the pattern that you did before. You're going to take the small washer, load it onto your bolt first. Okay. Again, before applying it in, lube it up with some bowstring wax. Okay. Slide it on. Slide it through your foot peg. Again, you can check to see where you've got your heaviest marks flip it over. Alright, the next step is you're going to put your full size washer on. Now for me, since these are a little bit bigger diameter, I'll probably come back and cut where I have my camouflage duct tape on there so I get a nice contact point. But just for the purpose of this video, I'll just continue with the process. Again, get it good and lubed up with some bowstring wax. Slide it on. Slide it on your step. As you can see there, nice and secure. Then follow the same pattern on the other side with your step. My wing goes on, followed by another small washer. Slide it in place. Now I have my new lock nut. Now if you find any imperfections in your bolts or you're worried about them, I recommend getting some new bolts as well. Once I have it in place where I want it, I can tighten them back down. Now you want to be careful not to tighten these too much because you can actually smash the washers. These washers, being a little bit thicker, are going to be more resilient, but still give it a little bit of a tightening. Check out how it moves. Okay. And that's basically it. As you can see, new washers, new lock nut installed. Again, like I mentioned, because the diameter of these is wider, I will probably pop this off and I'm going to cut around where I have the duct tape on there so I get a nice clean contact with the aluminum on the stick. Okay, thank you.